Hello, fellow cretins, or plant enthusiasts, as we are also known. I'm here in Stamner Park today to look at a few simple grasses. We've got three absolute scorchers for you today. Yeah, what a beautiful place, as you can see. Let's crack on with numero one. So this is one of the most common grasses you're going to find. You find it in playing fields, gardens, other such places. But we can't uproot this plant because it's illegal. Fortunately, someone else had uprooted it and left it on this bit of trunkage here, so we can take a look. Let's take a look at the blade. Long and flat, pretty standard stuff. Take a little closer look. Kind of looks like a vinyl record. Got all these grooves in it, little central grooves a bit deeper. Flip it over. You can see that groove come through as a bump. It's really shiny. So that shiny underside is quite noticeable when it's waving in the wind. So I took a little cross section here with my mouth, and you can kind of see it's folded in half in the blade. But one of the most distinct features is this kind of blood red, wine red, whatever kind of red that is, on the base of the sheath. So we're looking at perennial ryegrass here. Oh, and here's a little extra shot of the ligule. So the ligule is a little membranous flap that you find where the leaf meets the stem here. So you may have noticed by the ligule there's something sticking up on the far side. So that's actually an auricle. So these little claw-like outgrowths that protrude on the other side of the leaf, sort of where the leaf blade joins the leaf sheath. So I've done a sort of pretty interesting sketch there, which hopefully clears that up a little bit. This is a really useful feature for identification because they're only present in some grasses, not all. And try to get a better cross section as well that I didn't bite off with my teeth. And yeah, you can see it's a nice triangle. Please subscribe. I really could do with the money to buy some Nivea for my hands. Next up, second grass. Woohoo! What have we got here? Well, there's a bag of shite. However, next to it is our second lovely papery grass, which we will, take. Someone's already plucked out of the ground for us, so it's all good. Let's find a nice rock to as a backdrop for the grass. Let's have a look at the blade. Okay, we've got a nice thin flat blade. If we look really close, you can see this kind of downy hair to it. Real fine fur, like a peach almost. Took a little cross section of the blade here, and we can see that it was rolled in the sheath. That's quite an important characteristic for identifying grasses. Looking, is it rolled or is it flat? So the ligule is quite large, almost looks toothed at the top there. So the bottom of the sheath has this sort of pink stripage to it. This is often referred to as pink stripy pyjamas, and that's how we know we are looking at Yorkshire fog. Come on. It's pretty common, but yeah, pink stripy pyjamas and kind of fluffy leaves, you're probably looking at Yorkshire fog. This is just to give an example of kind of how tussocky it is, and this isn't for ASMR purposes, but I do think when you feel it, it kind of feels papery. It's got a bit of a papery feel. Okay, so on to our final grass, and we're looking at a really fine leaf grass here. It's quite common. You can find it in calcareous habitats, meadow and pasture, and on playing fields as well sometimes. So let's take a closer look. It's got a really fine needle-like leaf, but the real diagnostic feature is this hairy tubular sheath. So it is complete all the way around. It's not two parts of the sheath overlapping. So if you find something that is really fine and you pluck it out and you can see that it has this hairy tubular sheath, you're most likely looking at red fescue. So one grass that can easily be mistaken for is the related sheep's fescue, which also has needle-like leaves. However, by looking at the sheaths, we can actually tell these apart. So I didn't have any pictures of sheep's fescue, so I've just done a sketch. And the sheath on the right is sheep's fescue, and you can see it's overlapping. So whereas red fescue is a singular tube, there is no overlapping at all, sheep's fescue almost looks like a jacket. Okay, so that's the 3 grasses for today's video, and if you're interested in learning about grasses, this is the book that I've been using to ID them, and please like and subscribe as I will be making more videos. Here's a brief summary of each of the grasses, and I hope you enjoyed.